And welcome back to the Storm Coast. I have done as I said. Oh, why are you into... We're standing in each other. Anyways, what I wanted to say is, I have done all the side quests here. It was much more than I had thought it would be. So basically, for example, when I went here to get one of those rifts closed, was it here? I think, yeah, it was here. I went here to get one of the rifts. I noticed this is astrarium where we can align those stars, and here there was there was one of those what is it called? Skeleton. What was the name? God damn it! I forgot the name of this. You know, the skeletal head. I don't know why I can't remember the name now. In any case, I found one of those here to get shard rifts, like those shards around here. And yeah, when I walked here, I found one here, and I also found more shards here, astrarium there, and yeah. So basically, every time I found something, there was a new side quest that I had to do. So there was a lot to do. Also here, there was one rift that I had to close. Yeah, but everything is done apart from those red lyrium deposits, which we can't yet close because this way is not open yet. In any case, we're done. I have a lot of things that I've picked up, as well as one level up. Let me get to that in a second. Great axe. Let me see if Iron Bull can wear this. He must be level 12 for this. Okay, well, it's fine. Until then, we'll keep that for you, Solus. Keep a lightning staff. Alright. Dreamweaver staff. I will have you the Wrath of Lovias. You will keep that because you're an ice mage and you should be using an ice staff. Then for me, Bane of Red Crossing. That is a nice bow. Much better than my current one. And it also doesn't... It looks the same, actually, as my current one, right? No, not the same, but similar. Reinforced longbow looks nice. Okay, I will go with this one because it has plus 9 dexterity, guard damage bonus, chance to inflict immolate damage, a 50% weapon power. That all looks very nice. We also have like a description below it. Bane of Red Crossing. Alright. 2 more daggers. What about the armors? Ferelden Scout Helmet. I'll take it. Why not? Plus 10 dexterity, as same as the... No, I'm sorry. The Head of the Inquisitor only has plus 4 willpower, but it's good for us. For you, you can have the Head of the Inquisitor. And you may... Actually, you may have the Head of the Inquisitor because of the willpower. That makes sense for you. Alright. And heavy armor for Iron Bull, maybe? No, not as good as his current Shokratar. Alright. Enhanced Leaping Shot Ring. Leaping Shot? Yeah, you can have that. Grenades Belt. Potions Belt. Ring of Attack. You can have the Ring of Attack. Solus. No ring for you, sorry. Sorry, mate. And for me, tonics, potions. Let me get the potions because we don't have any tonics yet. Grenades. I would have one more. Let me go for the grenades because then I have one more of those bee jars, which I have used in the meantime. And they're quite nice. I think I should use them more often, so let me have this belt. That would help me. That I have 4 instead of 3 of those jars with me. Alright, valuables. Yeah, I'm just going through everything so you can see what I have picked up in the meantime. Once we're done, we go back to Haven. And then I will try to upgrade my gear. And once we've done that, we will go to the next area where we will actually find a use for those shards that I have picked up. Alright, we've done everything. Apart from the level up, let me do that now. 1 point to give. Should I go for the Toxic Cloud? I think I will go for Toxic Cloud. You unleash a cloud of toxic dust that damages all enemies that remain in the area. That would be actually nice. What else do we have here? Easy to miss is actually something that might be good for me. Ambush while you're in stealth, and shortly after leaving it, your attacks ignore some of your target's armor. That's actually not bad either. The thing with evade is, if I use it without the upgrade, Shadow Step. I mean, if I can do it with a Shadow Step, then I don't need stealth anymore, because I can just use that and then I'll be in stealth anyways. However, as long as we don't have that, I should upgrade this actually. Yeah. Let me go for this one. Alright, so my stealth was a little bit upgraded. The other ones didn't have a level up yet, but I guess they will have soon. So let's go back to Haven to upgrade our things. Alright. Let's also talk to Iron Wolf since he's here now.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Qunari learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Interesting.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. Inquisition's already too large for that. The Chargers are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
No Inquisitor. I would say Cassandra could do it.
Cassandra's been the driving force of this Inquisition. She's the leader in all but name.
Cassandra's a seeker. From what I gather, that's a bit like a Ben-Hassrath. She's a good hunter and a great fighter, but she doesn't see the big picture. Too busy searching for answers. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions, and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you sealed the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
Yeah.
Think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Could. Krem.
Can I help you with anything?
Let's discuss Iron Bull.
I'd like to know more about the Iron Bull.
The chief. Last time I met him, he saved my life. I never thought I'd work for a Qunari, but he grows on you. He's not like any commander I've ever worked for. That's for damn sure.
How's Iron Bull as a commander?
If you know what you're doing and hold up your end, he's easy. He doesn't accept any less. If he keeps us alive, he leads from the front, and if you've an idea that'll win the fight, he listens. I've seen bands whose captains had to prove they were swinging the biggest sword. Bull isn't like that. The Chargers might give him more lip than you'd expect, but every one of us would lay down our lives for the big ass.
Alright.
How did a Tevinter soldier wind up in a Qunari spy's mercenary company?
I wasn't a soldier at the time. I was in some trouble, trying to flee Tevinter. A Tribune and his men caught me in a border town tavern. They meant to make an example of me. Bull killed them. Gave up his eye doing it. Patched me up and asked if I was looking for work. I've been putting up with his jokes ever since.
That's how he lost the eye?
Yes. The guards had me on the tavern floor when Bull came inside and yelled for them to stop. One of them saw trouble coming and figured he'd finish me off. The guard had a flare. Bull put himself between me and the blow. The corned idiot. Didn't even know me.
Is it strange to work for a Qunari?
He hasn't tried to convert us to the Qun, if that's what you're asking. The Bull's chargers don't care who you light a candle for, so long as your shield stays up. If he hadn't told me he was Ben-Hassrath, I'd have thought he'd left that life behind.
I didn't expect he'd tell you all that he was a spy.
Not the whole band, but those who've been around long enough to trust. He figures most of us would find out sooner or later, and it should come from him. Eyes to eye, he says. Just never messed up a job. He just writes letters back home. Lots of the boys write letters back home.
Alright.
We'll talk later.
Travel safe.
Now let's talk to Blackwall, because we have found some artifacts for him. 2 actually, I think.
Heard you found something that had to do with wardens. Would have liked to have seen it.
Alright.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Let's see what we can do here now. First of all, let me see if we already have something. Yeah, my hunter coat. I could... No, I can just take something off, but... Medium legs. Can I make medium legs? I can't make anything with legs. How much does my current armor? 97, okay. Probably can't make anything better. Okay, yeah, the enhanced things, but they don't really fit in my opinion. Scout mail, but I can only make 86 out of it. Apprentice armor 104 is possible. And why not make an apprentice armor with 104? Ring velvet, why not? High everweave, magic willpower, yeah, that's the thing. That is the thing, I don't need magic or willpower. So, 94. I'll make that probably the same thing, yeah, magic and willpower. I don't need any magic or willpower, that's why I'm not really using that then. 86. Yeah, I would need more August ram leather or bear hide to get this one to 100. I probably would be able to get bear hide in the Storm Coast because I was fighting a lot of them there. Good webbing, hollow leather, rough hide. Okay, but we're not getting there yet. Yeah, free army warrior armor. Okay, interesting. Sturdy defender coat. Defender male arms, defender male legs. Why not make myself one of these? 102 with iron. Oh, pyrite. There's good stuff. There's good stuff we can't find yet, apparently. Iron. Electrical resistance, magic. Heal bonus, electrical resistance, electrical resistance, electrical resistance. I guess the heal bonus is the best I can have here. I can make this, but I won't have any bonuses like I have on my current armor. Yeah. And that is why I'm actually wearing medium armor right now, because of the cunning and range defense. Although, let me check something, because this is like put out the scout arms, the range defense, still 97, which is better. Can I craft something for it? Yeah, that was the thing, I don't have any upgrades for my medium armor. If I create this one, do I get something with more ram leather? Bear hide dexterity. Actually, I can get better if I have +6 dexterity, for example. That is much better. Bear hide +6 dexterity than just the armor rating a bit higher. So let me go for this one. 86, yeah. Armor, agile scout mail. It's 11 less than this one, but the dexterity is actually quite nice. Modify armor, medium arms, range defense. Alright. Can I something Cassandra? No, she already has enough there. Sarah, she's wearing this one. Vigorous healing apprentice legs. Blackwall. he should wear the other Vanguard mail. Yeah. He should wear this one. Alright. Can I then check Vanguard armor? Yeah, let me... Wait a second. Wait a second. Just want to see. We have Cassandra, who is wearing... Okay, that's better. Black Wall, 113. And the Iron Bull, 133. Alright. So we don't need those modifications in the Vanguard armor. And instead, I can go to Blackwall and give him these. Strength, yeah, strength is better. Alright. Then I can sell the Vanguard coat that I have here. Alright. Vanguard coat, Hunter coat can... I'll keep the Hunter coat for Sarah. Probably she has something that is not as good. Yep, that's much better. Nice. Okay. She's using the bow of the dragon, but she can have my flanking bow. Alright. And I can also sell all the other bows that I have. No one needs them anymore. Also the bow of the dragon, exacting longbow. Aggressive bow. Also gets rid of some of the daggers. 123, 31. 170, okay. Cutter, dagger. Nice. Anything else I can make? Craft weapons. I can probably not make a better bow. However, I can... Yeah, no, I can't. And also no upgrade, because that is the only upgrades. Do I have an upgrade in my current bow? Ornate longbow grip, yeah, the +6 dexterity, alright. Anything else? Must have worked in a Varan sword grip, army, no sword grip. Whoa, holy hell. Guard damage bonus. Yeah, I think guard damage bonus is very nice. And I want to give that to Cassandra. Mercenary Lord Blade. The +3 strength. But now she has +6 strength and the guard damage bonus. Perfect. Black Wall. Pointed one-handed haft. The cunning. Okay, well. Yeah, you can keep that one. Iron Bull. Willpower. I don't actually need willpower for that. Let me see if I can make something there. Two-handed haft, great sword grip. Which one was it? Should have been more careful checking that. Bull's edge. Iron Bull. It's the pommel, not the haft. Okay. I don't think I can make a pommel, can I? Nope, no pommel. Okay, the haft is there, but grip? It's just for great swords. Okay, I see. Okay, in that case we'll just leave it for the moment. Okay, cleansing rune. Plus damage versus corrupted. Yeah, okay, but we are not nearly having blank runestone on corpse heart. We don't have anything like that. Okay, I think for now we're good. It took already 20 minutes to get through all of that. Okay, I think Cassandra has nothing new to say. Let's see. No, we already had that.
Another time, then.
Alan, do you have some topic left?
Why would Templars break away from the Chantry?
The Order believes the Chantry no longer supports their efforts. Not to the extent they should.
The Templars have served the Chantry for ages.
And in that time, they've come to take the Order's services for granted. Templars risk their lives against blood magic, demons, abominations, to feel as if those efforts are dismissed. I may disagree with the Order's actions, but I'm here as proof of that. And I sympathize with their frustrations.
Is there anything I should know?
Redcliffe wasn't always a refuge for mages. Some of our recruits have family there. They fear for the place, as do I.
That's all for now.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alright. That's done. Now let's go up to the Chantry. We'll talk to Vivienne and to Josephine in case there is anything. Oh fucking hell. No, I just remember that I forgot to talk to Sarah the last time. And I want to do it now. Because I don't want to miss too many of her topics.
Chasing mages, that's a Templar's job. A big, armoured, pissed-off helm polisher. Not too late to go find some. Or stay home.
Anything to say about the background?
Tell me about yourself.
What about me?
You're skilled. Who taught you how to use a bow?
No one.
That seems unlikely.
What? I picked it up here and there. Mostly it just makes sense. It's not like that for you.
I mean,
Usually it takes considerable discipline, hence my question.
Look, I work at it. Practice a little. Not like Cullen in his pairs. I mean, you miss, then you don't. Is it that hard to see when it's wrong?
Is it an elf thing?
Most I know couldn't find an arrow sitting on it. Right. Maybe I just make it look easy in shite company. Fact still is, no teacher. Where would I find one in alleyways anyway?
How about the basics? Where are you from?
Ferelden?
I got that from the accent. Where in Ferelden?
All over? Okay, fine. Denerim for a bit. South, north, wherever I want.
There are no connections you want to mention at all?
Nope.
How very Kunari of you.
What?
Never mind.
Good, right?
You're not like most of the elves I've met.
Thanks, right? Or was that an insult? Suppose I could go barefoot and whine. Like that's soulless, right? Never be as good as we were. Well, who's we? I'm just fine.
okay.
I think there's more to it than that. A few thousand years more.
Hey, someone wants to be angry about old debt, be angry. Be a terror that never lets an enemy forget. But if you're digging it up so you can wear it, that's just weird. I mean, the Dalish don't really know. They have stories, but that's all they are. It's all fancy dress, not history.
Okay.
We'll talk later.
If you say so.
She is not really too elfy, so to speak. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't really care for the Dalish and their past.
You've seen Enchanted.
Liliana?
It seems Blackwall knows nothing about the disappearance of the Grey Wardens. It's a disappointment. I am, however, glad that he is with us, even if he was not what I expected. He seems to be a good man, and his experience will be an asset to the Inquisition. As for the other Wardens, I suppose we will have to keep looking.
Indeed.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
True.
They say you spent some time in Lothering. Did you know the champion?
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never became more than casual acquaintances. I saw more of the Hawk twins. Bethany in particular. She would spend time in meditation at the Chantry, and she seemed to like my stories. The other one, the young man, he was a little surly. I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwall. Those were terrible times.
Was this when the Chantry was destroyed?
No, that happened later. But even then, the news coming out of Kirkwall was disheartening. There were some in Val Rayeau who wanted the Divine to declare an exalted march on Kirkwall. Justina
Yeah, I
sent me
remember
there
that.
to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to calm those agitating for war. I guess it didn't matter in the end.
We can continue this conversation later.
You know where I am.
Alright. Vivienne?
Yes?
Anything? No, okay. Then Josephine, if she has something new to say.
Do you need anything more, revered mother?
And Mother Giselle will treat all demon claw wounds as you suggest to deal with the venom.
Toxin, not venom. It's only venom if it's deliberately injected into the bloodstream. This is simply an infection. Are you writing this down?
I have a very good memory.
Write it down, please.
Alright then, Josephine.
Good day to you.
What do the people make of us?
We've gathered many favors among the nobility. They will be gently reminded of this.
Okay.
Any thoughts on the people here?
Who did you mean?
What do you think of Sir Blackwall?
Sir Blackwall seems as loyal to the purpose of the Inquisition as he is to the Wardens. His travels must have taken him strange places. I wish he'd speak more about them.
The Iron Bull has had to have made an impression.
He is a loud, unapologetic accident merely waiting to happen. I do wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outdrink him.
Well, I like this about him.
I was thinking of Cassandra.
Seeker Pentagast is a princess of the Kingdom of Nevarra, although that barely seems important to her. She was not interested when I asked if we might make use of her royal relations. Still, the Inquisition would not have formed without Cassandra. She's an extraordinarily driven woman.
Indeed she is.
Commander Cullen came to mind.
The commander is an intelligent, cautious man. I'm grateful he's in charge of our standing army. Still, he does sometimes resemble the man with a hammer to whom everything appears as a nail.
What do you think of Vivienne?
We've met a few times before at court. She remains a truly accomplished player of the game. So long as her interests align with yours, Madame Vivienne will be a most valuable ally.
What's your impression of Solus?
I suppose I should be wary of an apostate, but our elven mage has conducted himself with the utmost propriety. And he has the most fascinating stories.
Yeah, he had some interesting to me. Nah.
I was thinking of Varric.
Oh, I could listen to his tales for hours. He actually let me read a chapter of his next book he's writing. My friends would be sick with envy if they knew. It's excellent, but a bit different from his past works. Only 3 beheadings so far.
Okay.
I'd love to know how you and Sarah get along.
I know she extracts gossip from the servants, and she keeps prying into things. Sarah's ability to vanish whenever her mischief's discovered must come in handy, however, I'm sure.
Let's speak later.
Another time.
Alright, now it's time to... I've been able to go here. I think I haven't been in here yet, have I? It's possible. I think not, because I would have probably read this poem about the Maker. Alright. Okay then. Let's see. Ah, we have 1 Inquisition perk. Interesting. There was something that I wanted to do. Deft hands and fine tools. I need 4 points in this category to actually get that. So let's see. Grants an additional 50% XP for each foe studied, including those already completed. I'm not sure what that means, but okay. Let me go for simul cutting to get extra herbs. That would help us definitely, I'm sure. Alright. Let's see. We have this one here. Choose successor in lights. Part of a Ben-Hassrath report noting the current fight for succession in Lights, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Ramash died early in the Orlesian Civil War. The duchy will go to one of 3 members of the dead Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orlesian politics. His cousin Karolina, already a duchess by marriage, or duchess, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, his daughter Monette, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivety and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother, Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Karolina is capable and not overly invested in overseeing Lights personally. Monette would be the most easily manipulated but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. So Karolina would be the best choice, I guess. Any of the 3 candidates could become a valuable ally to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from play first. Josephine, I can destroy Karolina's marriage with 4 words and the proper glove left on the proper table. Okay, but I want her to become the next Duchess. Liliana, Monette would do better in the Chantry than in the game. I can see that she is encouraged to take vows. Colin, Jean Gaspard is a chevalier and a capable military leader. If we want him removed, I dare say we might recruit him for ourselves. Alright, let's do that. Because Monette is easily manipulated but less likely to be useful, is still better than Gaspard, Jean Gaspard. Karolina would be the best, but let me go for Colin. Commander Cullen, it would be an honor to serve the Inquisition and prove the mettle of the Orlesian Chevaliers by doing the Maker's work. I accept your generous offer wholeheartedly and will arrive in good time with those men loyal to me. It will be my privilege to order the Inquisition's troops into holy battle against those who would threaten the order of the Empire. In the Maker's grace, Lord Jean Gaspard of Leeds. Alright, and we also can do the same thing with the other, I guess? Yes. A fragment of a Ben-Hassrath information report. With Jean Gaspard removed from play, Karolina or Monette will almost certainly be the next Duchess of Lights. As the struggle intensifies, Karolina has sent agents to cause a scandal. Judging that Monette does not have the skill to avoid such snares, Monette has relied upon Mother Renette, her mentor in the Chantry, for advice upon how to strengthen her claim to the duchy, and the revered mother, in an attempt to protect Monette, has sent mercenaries to threaten Karolina's life. Liliana, Karolina has overplayed her hand by giving her agents so much information. I can turn that on her and leave her reputation in tatters. Colin, our troops can easily stop the mercenaries, and Karolina's plan should put her into position to be the next Duchess. Let's go for that. Commander Cullen, my husband informs me that I have your Inquisition soldiers to thank for the timely intervention that protected my carriage from an attack by bandits not long ago. The roads are indeed dangerous these days, and as the Duchess of Lights, I will do my best to improve their safety. Please convey my gratitude to all who helped ensure my safety in these trying times. Yours, Duchess Karolina of Lights. Ancestral Blade of Lights. Perfect, that's what we wanted. Let me see if there's something here. Yeah, there's one thing to do here. An offer from the Blades of Hassarian. Your worship, the Blades of Hassarian keep supplies along the shore. Consider them at your disposal. Our former leader increased our caches significantly, although some consider his methods dishonorable. Ivor of the Blades. Josephine, we cannot openly accept stolen goods. Of course, we have no way of returning them, so we may discreetly take found goods. Liliana, they work for you, let them keep their supplies. We know little of this group, perhaps instead they have knowledge worth sharing. Colin, we could use the resources, our soldiers can deliver them. Let me go for Josephine. Your worship, I trust these goods will serve you or your Inquisition. We will remain at your service. Ivor of the Blades, Gold Influence and Griffin Mayo. Nice. Alright, that's done. Nothing else is required here. We could go here, but I'm not doing that yet. We're instead doing this to check out the shards, but we're doing that in the next episode because we're already over 30 minutes. So see you there, and yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time.